Hello, everybody. I'm going to tell you guys a story about skiing because that's where I kept coming back to with the joy theme. I was like, all this other stuff has all these complications. Skiing. For me, that's it. That's like the joy spot. So I'm going to tell you about a day that I skied this mountain, Mount Blackburn. Mount Blackburn is a 16,390-foot mountain in the heart of Wrangell St. Elias National Park, Alaska. It's a glaciated monster. It's this huge volcano that erupted and got huge, and then glaciers ripped it apart, and now there's big 11,000-foot faces all over the thing. And I wanted to climb it and ski it so bad immediately when I saw this mountain. And I did, okay? So they were like, that happened. So the day that I'm on the summit of Mount Blackburn, I'm on the summit with Money T and the Dingo, two of my best friends in the world. I grew up with Money T and the Dingo in Breckenridge, Colorado, skiing. And then when we were 20 years old, we moved to Alaska to climb and ski bigger mountains. We ended up in this little ghost town named Kennecott at the end of a 60-mile dirt road in the heart of Wrangell St. Elias National Park. And the biggest mountain you can see from Main Street is Mount Blackburn. And we wanted to climb and ski it bad. And there were other people that were into it too. The first summer there, I worked as a painter, and the head of the painting crew was this guy named Chitna Jack, because he was from the town that was at the other end of the 60-mile dirt road, Chitna, which is like a rough around the edges town, even for Alaska, and known for their yellow bumper sticker that simply says, "Where the hell is Chitna?" And sometimes Chitna Jack would come downstairs in the mining cabin that we split with the Dingo, and he'd be like, "Hey, boys, get your gear. We're going to go look at the mountain." And we'd go up to the top of town just to look at Mount Blackburn and drink Yukon Jack. And Jack was like a mountaineer himself. His claim to fame was climbing Mount Rainier numerous times with a golf club instead of an ice axe. And he'd be like, "How am I supposed to hit a bow off the summit with an ice axe?" And I was like, "I'm not arguing with that." And he was like, we're like, "We want to ski that thing." And he thought that was rad. He was like, "Fucking A, boys." "Damn, duder, skiing Blackburn. Fucking A." So 3 years later, me and Money T and the Dingo are like getting together, our plan in Colorado. We're training for Mount Blackburn. We don't know that in Chitna, Alaska, Team Chitna is also getting ready for a Blackburn expedition. So that May, we get dropped off on the Nebezna Glacier with 21 days of food, fuel, a bag of wine, some other stuff, some gear, and then bam, Team Chitna gets dropped on us with Chitna Jack. Mount Blackburn's the kind of mountain that doesn't get climbed much, never gets skied, and we were the only 6 people on the thing the whole time for 21 days. And they were on snowshoes, we were on skis, we were on a little bit of a different program, but we crossed paths, we set some paths, broke in some crevices together. On summit day, we wake up in the dark, which isn't that dark, it's May in Alaska, it just doesn't get that dark. You like put your headlamp on, you're like, "That, we didn't need to bring these." And we go up past Team Chitna's camp, because they were camped like a little bit above us, and they're like, "Go for it, boys." And we skin, and then we take our skis off, and we put our skis on our back, and we got our crampons on, and it's 8,000 feet this way, and Canada that way, and bam, we're on the summit of Mount Blackburn. And you're looking at the ocean, and you're looking at Denali in that direction, and then we got to go skiing. And we clip our skis on, and we ski like 3,000 feet. We're looking at a 7,000-foot ski run. And after 3,000 feet of it, which was like moderate conditions, it's ski mountaineering, you get what you get. And we're melting snow for water, and we're just totally blissed out on the side of this mountain. Like, it's surreal. I'm sitting there with my buddies from preschool who we learned to ski together, and we're on the side of this mountain ripping pow turns on a bluebird day on the side of Mount Blackburn. Like, it doesn't feel real. And we pack up, and this next section, we've got 4,000 feet to go till camp. And we're familiar with it, and we know that this is where the good snow is. It hasn't been affected by the wind as much. And so we're going to shred. This is going to happen. And we pull into this face and are just ripping turns, and there's snow crystals everywhere, and it's like a surreal experience. And we come over a knoll, and there's Chitin' Jack in the middle of an 11,000-foot mountain face with the biggest grin I've ever seen anybody have. And he yells, "Fucking A, boys! Skiing Blackburn! Fucking A, boys!" And then I knew it was real. Thank you.